the ranch. I'm Eve. We're glad you're tagging along with us here on the Sandhillbilly Ranch. It is finally Friday, the last Friday of 2018, and we have got a big lineup of things to do today. Some stuff that we didn't get finished yesterday, we got to finish today, and I have the big man to go with me today. We're going to go put out the lick tubs that we bought yesterday that did not get put out. Around here on the ranch, we always have plan A. Usually end up jumping to plan B, and there better be a plan C somewhere along the line because it's going to get used too at some point. So plan B today is to finish up putting out those lick tubs for our cows on corn stalks, and then we've got to go, the horse tank over across the road from our house in the east pasture is froze. The hydrant itself is froze. We'll have to chop ice on the tank, and then we've got to get that hydrant thawed out. There's still quite a bit of water in the tank under the ice that'll last them for probably 4 or 5 days, but we've got to be able to run fresh water for them. And I'd actually like to turn the tank on and just let it run, turn the hydrant on and just let it run for a day or so and get all that ice thawed back out of there, because it's, I don't even know, I didn't look at the weather today. I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably about 20 maybe. It's plenty chilly. So we're going to have to get that hydrant thawed out. So I've got my jugs of hot water in the pickup, and why don't you just come along with us?
That's about like peeing on a forest fire.
Pretty much. I only got one other jug. Could have brought the torch. Alright, well, we didn't have any luck with no luck with the hydrant. I'm gonna have to bring more water or a torch, or both. I don't know.
Probably a torch.
Probably a torch. So now we're off. Go lick tubs out. I didn't want him hitting the tailgate.
Oh, gotcha.
So I strapped him. The tow was not very appreciative of me. Okay, one down. Over here where we have our cows on corn stalks, we put the tank on a timer so it runs, what's it run from 4 to 10 to 4, 10 to 4, I don't know.
8 to 2, I think.
8 to 2, something, I don't know. It runs for about 4 hours a day. That always helps because then you don't have to chop ice. We got, what did we get, about 3 inches of snow?
Oh,
Probably.
maybe.
Maybe 3 inches of snow.
Or more like 2. A lot of blow.
It's really powdery. Powdery. Most of it probably blew away anyway. I'm just glad we didn't get 15. Oh my gosh, it would have been terrible if we'd have got 15 inches of snow. Because it's plenty chilly. Oh, I tripped on I trip on everything. So yeah, she just runs. Anyway, I should read that meter. We should see how much electricity we're using. What's meter say? 12,902. Today is the every other day feeding. So when we are finished with calves and heifers today doing chores, we'll start chores a little bit early. Then we'll bring a load over to these cows. Oh yeah, they say, hey, look, there's a lick tub. a few cows out there in the corn stalks, not very many. I can't believe how much these calves have changed in the last couple of weeks. They are really starting to grow and fill out, and they're looking good. Oh, goodness. What are you doing? Sliding it to the back?
Yeah. Right. Anyway,
Did it work?
it's spot on that.
Yeah, there's too much net wrap. See, I hate net wrap. Pet peeve. I hate net wrap. This one is just almost gone. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, yeah. I was just saying I couldn't believe how much they've changed in the last couple of weeks. I don't know. I never remember from year to year what they look like, but is this a better group this year, or was last year's calves better?
I don't know.
I think
This is more even.
yeah.
There's 4 or 5 little ones.
Yeah. Cannot believe how fast these boys' tail feathers are growing back. Males will molt out all of their tail feathers as soon as breeding season is over. And there's one older peacock and one younger one. I think the older one, he must be about 3 years old. The younger one's 2. Male peacocks normally do not get, they will not be in full feather. They won't have full tail for a year. I think the one took about 1.5 years before he got his. And they're usually not fertile. Oh gosh, I'd have to look back through my information. I want to say they aren't fertile for the first 2 years. Seems like they have to be 2 years old before they are ready to breed hens. They like to strut their stuff. They're awful fancy. My husband hates my peacocks because they are always on the tractors and they are on well, they're just on everything. They're a pain in the tail. They sure are pretty though. That's the only reason they're still here, because if they weren't so pretty, they probably would have been in this stew pot. Although I've never had peacock. I don't even know what it would taste like. Maybe a cross between duck and turkey. I don't know. This is my only hen. She had 4 chicks, pea chicks earlier, late summer, early fall, and none of them survived. I had 3 pea chicks last year out of her, and I made the mistake of taking them away from her too soon because I wanted to get them in the brooder so something didn't happen to them. And I let her have them until they were, oh my gosh, they were probably 3 weeks old. They were feathered, fully feathered, and they could fly up to roost with her. And I took them away from her and put them in the brooder. and them little stinkers starved to death. They never learned to eat. I had showed them how to eat like you would a chicken, baby chicken, but they didn't eat. And I'm kind of thinking that's probably what happened to her set of chicks this year too. So I don't know if she's not showing them how to eat, or I just don't know why we can't seem to get a hatch of peafowl raised. But my mom has some pea chicks that she raised this year from her hen, and they all survived. Unfortunately, they're all hens. She don't have any males. They were hoping for at least one male out of that hatch, and I think there's 4 of them, so they're just 4 females. But I guess we'll have to wait till summer and see what happens with them. They're gonna hide. You can't see them. Anyway, I guess I'll have to see. Oh, you guys don't need to see me that close. Oh, you definitely don't need to see me that close. Anyway. Oh, get the shadow off of my face. I really enjoy my peacocks, and they've been a lot of fun. But here we can see they're getting ready to climb up on stuff. He's thinking about it, if he should get up in the rafters or not. And they're really hard on our tractors, and it really ticks my husband off. He really, really hates them. And I guess if I loved my husband more than the peacocks, I'd get rid of the peacocks, but I don't want to. I want to keep them. I enjoy them. I like watching them. I enjoy collecting their feathers, and short of them being on the vehicles, when we have strange vehicles come into the driveway, and short of them being on the tractors when they fly up to the top of the shop to roost, they have not been that bad. They're fun to watch, and they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. I guess we'll just have to make do. He hasn't divorced me yet, so I'm sure he would have wanted to. He comes out here and sees them roosting on the top of the 4040 or something, but yeah, it's just ranch life, and we all make do. Anyway, it's final Friday, 2018. I said that earlier. I am hoping you guys are looking forward to Sunday Night Live. I'm, hoping to put that together. This Sunday, I put a poll up on Facebook. You guys can go check out the poll. It's just a simple question as far as what is the best time for me to host Sunday Night Live this coming Sunday. I think I had 8 Central or 9 p.m. Central. From the poll, the answers that I've got so far, it looks like we're tentatively going to go at 8 p.m. Central, Facebook Live from Sandhillbilly Ranch. And I don't know, I'm going to have to clean my house so I have a place to even do that. I have all these projects. I have projects everywhere. And before Christmas, I actually took the card table down that was in my living room where I was sorting all the tax papers. And so I'll clean my house. And we'll do Facebook Live on Sunday Night Live, tentatively 8 p.m. I'll go ahead and post that later today, or maybe I'll probably wait till tomorrow. But tentatively, you guys can plan on 8 p.m. Sunday night, Facebook Live, and I will just visit with you guys for as long as we're there. We'll talk for 15 minutes, or we'll talk for an hour. It doesn't matter however long everybody wants to talk, and come with questions, come with things to chat about. I want to talk about the new year and maybe some ideas what we have planned and goals for the ranch this coming year. We can talk chicken, we can talk calves, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Just come and be a part of that event. And I don't know, I'm gonna go put some salt out for some calves and some horses, and I suppose I better go fix some dinner. It's about, I don't know, it's probably about 1:30 in the afternoon now. I better go feed the troops. I already ate earlier, and Jess was eating corn chips while we were doing chores earlier, so I'm sure he's hungry. Corn chips aren't gonna cut it. As much as I'd like you to just live on corn chips, it ain't gonna work. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow, and thanks for tagging along. If you like what you're seeing and you're having a good time following us around the Sandhillbilly Ranch. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave me some comments. Nobody's commenting about anything. I just am out here in space talking to myself. I hate that. Oh my gosh, so I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what's going on, what you want to see here, what you want to know about, and if you even like this. I don't know. I feel silly sometimes because I'm just talking to myself. I guess it's good practice. Well, I talk to myself anyway, and my family thinks I'm crazy. Well, they know I'm crazy. So now I just have proof that I'm crazy, and I'll just talk to the camera and so leave me some comments so I know what you guys are thinking. Anyway, we will catch you all later. I'm Eve. I'm glad you're tagging along here at the Sandhillbilly Ranch. We enjoy having you with us, and we'll see you again soon.